Welcome back to this fuck again.
RPG beat him this time. Or when he succumbed to the fires of hell.
At least it's not like the Ursula fight. Where I literally couldn't do much because of the stupid swim thingy.
Yeah, if anything,
The swim physics were horrible.
this one easier to control than swimming. When do we get Hyper Glide anyway? Is it around now?
It's right after this.
Oh, cool. Oh, that one's full if anything.
Behind him! Just go behind him, that's like the one thing I can think of.
Attack him in the neck. Attack him in the
Trying
neck.
to. It's really hard to... Why does it go so far? And how am I supposed to know if he's doing that or something else?
I mean, when he goes like, he's...
Doing that, and another one which is the same but has far less range.
Yeah.
He does the same thing. How am I supposed to know which one it is? And it's not life bar dependent. I hate it. I hate this boss.
We can tell, RPG. We can tell.
What were you saying before?
I like Hyper Glide. Well,
No, you're talking about something way before that.
sorry, way before my short-term memory.
In the last episode, it was interrupted.
Oh, they are now.
It was literally a minute ago.
It's probably something to do with this, but you interrupted me. So let's talk about something else. We were talking about books, but I finished the book since the last time.
What?
I finished the book since the last time.
Book of what?
Of reading books that's in the read.
Which book?
So, Creativity Inc. Made by the guys at Pixar. You know, made by the president of Pixar. It's basically a book on, I think the official subtitle is How to Overcome the Unseen Forces That Limit Creativity. It's basically the story of what stuff the president has done to make sure Pixar is the most creative and a place where good ideas can come to exist, basically. Quite interesting because part of it is kind of Pixar backstory, so you get to know how Pixar got created and some anecdotes along the way. There's stuff which is plain.
And that is
tips.
why I put Arrow on Donald.
Oh yeah, that was smart.
Fuck!
Whoa, Goofy, that was sad. Looks like he needs to advance the shield.
I'm not wasting that much magic, dude. I need that shit occasionally. Like now.
So, besides backstory, there's tips, and a lot of it is kind of very, I wouldn't say philosophical, but just basically the president, whose name is Ted Catmull, just in case, basically giving his opinion on general stuff, kind of how he views life and basically how it relates to his work, and it's interesting. Pretty good read if you're ever interested in having a creative company.
You gotta be louder when you're explaining stuff, man. I could barely hear you.
Is it that you're wearing headphones? Do you
I
understand?
know, that's the problem. You have to talk louder.
I took one earmuff because I couldn't hear you either.
Your headphones are just too loud. I actually lowered the volume on mine.
Really mine do not have a personal volume control. So yeah, if anybody feels like reading something interesting, I'd recommend Creativity Inc. Pretty good.
Cool. And I recommend the like switch if you have trouble having friends. Or making friends from random people that you would like to be friends with.
That's the FBI book?
Yep, pretty
Okay.
much. P-much, yeah, that's what it is.
Did you read your
Gonna
book?
die. What?
Except you didn't. You gotta keep the arrow kind of feeling.
Yeah, I just gotta keep arrow on at all times just to prepare for that particular attack. Because it's so sudden and stupid.
Oh, at least you're surviving whatever. If you weren't, then we'd have to rethink our strategy seriously.
It's gonna blow me away. There we go.
Kaboom. Oh, the bubbles. Or the
There's
lights.
bubbles?
They're like the equivalent of Ursula bubbles, really. I'd say. I don't know. Actually, they follow you more aggressively.
I actually landed on him at some point.
Oh, you remember that? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I didn't know. Don't. Ah.
No, you cannot stop the Chernabog. The Chernabog can only stop you. Ooh, cool.
I And that's why I go behind him. Ow, shit!
Oh, he's throwing fireballs! Whoa!
Oh my god!
Item!
Didn't even have time to. Hate this boss. Hate this boss so much.
My question.
Alright, man, you just gotta talk by yourself for a while.
My question still stands. Is there any boss you like?
No. In this game, no.
In the same game?
I hate all of them.
I see. Why are we playing it, RPG? Why are we playing it then?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know anymore.
I don't trust your judgment. You can play the games you want to play now. Right now, actually, I want to play this game.
But I honestly hate every single boss in this game.
Okay. To talk about something positive then, which bosses do you like in the second game?
Spoilers. But I do like a lot. I do like several already.
You've spoiled tons of stuff.
But the thing is, I do like most of them.
Okay.
They actually made them interesting. Instead of just a spam fest all the time with nothing interesting happening.
Okay. The magic cover. So it seems like...
The thing about the second one is it actually gives you the ability to be able to counter most of the stuff that they do to you in the game.
Is there a little one challenge in Kingdom Hearts?
I can't, I'm not trying to listen to you right now.
Okay.
You should talk to the viewers by yourself for now.
Well, hello viewers. RPG has taken to another dimension where he does not listen to me.
I can't actually hear him right now, that's the issue.
I shall be talking to you directly. You want me to tell you what RPG does in his sleep?
I masturbate! In my sleep!
Okay.
I don't know how that happens, but it does.
RPG is listening to us viewers. Can't talk in peace. So yeah, I'm gonna think what else I can talk about. I have been reading other stuff. What did I read? Oh yeah, crap. That's that. Another book I finished not too long ago is A Fury of Fun by Ralph Koster. Designer for many MMOs like Star Wars Galaxy and Ultima Online.
Cool.
Basically, the title is, as the title says, is a theory on what makes games fun, and then a bit.
Everyone has their own theory on that shit.
But
my theory is far more evolutionary.
Oh,
not revolutionary. There's a difference.
No.
Evolutionarily based.
His stuff is actually evolutionary too. I want to hear. I won't say. I don't know what you think when you say evolutionary, but...
I mean, based off of what we like through evolution.
Oh, basically that? I see. And basically, his main thesis is that humans have evolved to recognize patterns, so they tend to enjoy games because it lets them recognize the pattern and master it until they can defeat any challenge.
That's a little bit too simplistic, honestly, but it at least makes sense in context.
Of course, I mean, the book
at least that's partially correct, right? So he got something.
Oh, agree.
He's got something to go with, at least. But yeah, the pattern recognition thing, that's definitely a thing. That's definitely very valid.
Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly what our brains are. It's not that we're evolved for it, it's what we are.
We are pattern recognizers.
We are literally only pattern recognizers that then process it, you know? Where half of our being is recognizing patterns. Half of our existence is pretty much that. Shit. Okay.
Fuck.
Hate this guy. Oh man, I was actually getting into what we're talking about too, and I just now I hate this.
Now you hate what we're talking about because you related to the Chernabog.
Partially, that actually might be a thing, but no. I'd rather.
What do you want to hate?
Continue talking about it, and then I might change my mind real quick. I just need to try saying something here.
So yeah, the initial part is a bit dull, but it kind of starts to delve into what games can be, because this book was written a pretty long time ago, like in the early 2000s. And was basically starts talking about if games are art, which was still an issue so early on, before
apparently
indie games and more artsy stuff even were being made. And there's a lot of interesting thoughts on that. I remember this one example. He liked how the games are their SS patterns, but their disguise, which is basically all the art, music, and stuff, still defines them. He gave the example of this game where you had to push Jewish prisoners into a hole, but you had to suck them up in a way they would crush each other and die. Because if you didn't do it well, they'd form a human pyramid, get out of the pit and kill you.
Okay.
Basically, when you think about it, that could be Tetris.
Like we what?
I mean, if you could make a game that's Tetris with that story, basically.
True.
So yeah, the point. I agree with the point with this guy's how the game is. He refers to the art like as a disguise, basically, for the pattern. But I really like the example he put there. Trying to think of any interesting other point that I could explain in a few words without having to.
Let's go into the details, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna be here a while.
I know. Just trying to.
Don't worry
think
about it.
My memory is frail too. You're gonna die.
Oh shit! Ah!
We're gonna be here a long while.
The problem is I can't summon Tinkerbell.
Everything will be okay if you go summon Tinkerbell. Oh, you can land on the guy's back. That's how work. If it did, it would be the most awesome thing of awesome things.
I'll try.
You can do it, average.
I'll try that. You know what? I'll try that right now because I'd actually noticed that happen, but not on his back. I'll fall off. The base of the volcano.
Oh, there's a base.
Yep, the base of the volcano I can land on. I
Awesome
accidentally,
sauce.
I accidentally did that a couple times. Purely by accident, 100%, but it's happened. So first... Bye! Guys, go.
So yeah, I can.
Go attack him!
Oh. Okay, average. Let's hope this actually proves to be useful, as we hope it is.
Wow, it actually worked. I'm honestly surprised it worked.
Advanced speedrunning. What do speedrunners do here anyway?
I don't know.
Um,
They just do whatever,
and they win.
and they win. Yeah.
So yeah, I can't really remember anything else I could talk about from my favorite fan. But I also finished another book, which is actually a comic. Understanding Comics. Have you heard of it?
Yes. No.
Do you know about it?
I've heard of it at least. Oh shit.
It's basically it's about understanding comics. It's meta-analysis of what comics are, not really how they work, but how they're put together. And it's interesting. That's it. Just makes you actually think how comics are made. For example, one would think that one panel represents a moment in time, right?
No.
No? Okay. If you thought about it then. Well,
Oh, thank you,
bye bye,
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Save me from that stupid shit. That cancerous shit.
But yeah, there's a chapter analyzing time comics. So, for example, yeah, there's a variety of times in comics because if you have a panel which is just a person, I don't know, sitting down or moving, it does represent a static moment in time because it's static image. But if you
Not really. I mean, sorry for interrupting you. I already know that that's not true because, for one thing,
okay,
one comic panel can have text.
yeah,
That's not a moment in time. That immediately makes it dialogue, and
Of
that
course.
immediately makes it into a large time span. A far larger time span. A moment in time is the ones that are like action images that occur in very bursting ways, like the ones that have a shit ton of action lines. That's a real moment in time because in that moment of time, there's motion involved. Because you would not have that sort of thing if it were a slow movement, right? It's only when it's like a really, really fast movement, even though it's just portraying motion. God damn it! Oh, I teched it!
so yeah, you basically say the same exact thing he said, so it's nice.
Oh shit! I've been drawing comics a while!
Whoa, that was good. You're thankfully you're excited.
Fuck! I'm wasting that? There we go, Donald.
Okay, well, you must leave. So yeah, there's a comic about time in comics. Just to start talking about closure. That's the thing is, you could ask yourself what happens in between frames.
Depends.
Yeah, that's
It depends, and depends on the spacing between frames as well.
Yep. Ooh, that was.
I haven't been able to hit him. During that whole period, I couldn't hit him once. That was a problem.
At least you can use Tinkerbell now. You lost her pretty early this time, but if you try again, should last longer.
Boy, do I hate this thing.
I'm betting viewers will hate him too. I hope so.
What?
I bet viewers hate him too. Because they are on our side. Because they like us. Yeah.
So, you were saying?
Yeah, basically.
But do you know why the space between panels can make a big difference in what the perception of what has happened between them is?
Nope. Tell me.
It's pretty simple, because that we perceived many things. Attack the fucker, idiots!
They must protect the keyblades.
I wish I could skip this. As much as I like Tinkerbell, kind of.
Oh, it's shorter than once in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, true. It's because we perceive time and space very similarly.
I see.
Like, we haven't evolved complex concepts of time and space to be super different. Like, we still call something a long time.
Okay. Oh, I see.
There you go. Long is a distance thing. It's a measurement of space.
I see.
You call it a long time, a short time. I've been waiting for hours. I guess that could be counted like as a quantity at that point. So we refer to time as a lot like a spatial thing, which is kind of true because time turns out is kind of related to space, but not in the special sense that it's just that we evolved that way and it happened to work.
I see.
It's just how we evolved to perceive time.
Interesting.
As like the expansion of.
Oh, that was close.
Thanks.
Donald died to save you, Robert.
Speaking of which,
Fire.
that.
Nice. I think you actually have help this time.
Did I get the fence?
Well, I don't think so. But you still have one.
Not for long. And that's the problem. I need to hit.
So,
Get over his head. And back. Okay, so I did manage to put the fence on myself.
okay.
At one time.
Not bad. Here it comes. Kaboom.
No. Got it.
That was close. Thank God for Tinkerbell. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess we'll talk about different kind of final transitions.
What?
Final transition?
Panel transitions. Yes, those are weird. I'm not very adept at those. I'll be honest. I'm not very good with that.
He named a lot of types, but like moment to moment, like eye open to eye close, scene to scene, basically shows to a related scene. I mean, basically going to one place from another.
Yeah.
Non sequitur, just whatever stuff. Something you see in experimental comics more than anything. But the most common type was action to action, where they're doing something in one frame and then they're doing something else in another frame. So the interesting thing he analyzed, I'm surprised she's still alive.
And he's alive because I haven't died yet.
Is that you always try so barely that I'm guessing that extra health is Tinkerbell healing you while you're getting hit.
I don't want to talk about that. Talk about something else. I'll do it that processing in my brain for now.
So, what the interesting thing?
No. Oh, thanks, Tinkerbell. Thanks. Thank you. You're my waifu now.
Oh, wonderful. Are we gonna talk about waifus again?
You want to or you don't?
I don't have any new waifus, I think, unless you do.
No, if I do. Oh, shit. I can't hit him. He's moving too much.
Here it comes.
not gonna survive.
Ah man, this time was close. Are we gonna end the episode? I
Fuck
think
it.
so. Yes, we're gonna end the episode. Yeah. See you next time. Will we defeat the Chernabog next time? Probably. I hope so. And we might continue to understand comics. See you next time on Gaming Playovers.